You sent some fascinating research over on red light therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm especially intrigued by its connection to stem cells.
Yeah.
Let's dive into what you found.
Okay, so
Hmm.
red light therapy, or RLT, has actually been around for decades.
Okay.
But
Right.
it seems like it's having a resurgence.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Pain relief,
Right?
skin rejuvenation, even faster muscle recovery.
Exactly.
The potential benefits are pretty compelling.
Mm-hmm.
But let's back up for a second. How does RLT actually work on a cellular level?
So imagine like shining a red light panel on your skin.
Okay.
Those light waves penetrate down to your cells,
Yeah.
specifically targeting the mitochondria when the light hits.
Yeah.
It supercharges these cellular powerhouses,
Interesting.
making them much more efficient at producing energy.
So that increased energy is what fuels all those potential benefits.
Exactly.
Okay.
More energy means cells can repair, regenerate, and function at a higher level.
Got it.
But not just any red light will do.
Right.
RLT devices use very specific wavelengths,
Yeah.
usually in the 600 to 700 nanometer range for red light, and 800 to 850 for near infrared.
Why those specific wavelengths?
They're the most effective at penetrating deep into tissues
Right.
and triggering those beneficial cellular responses.
So
They have the right key to unlock the cell's potential.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
They're kind of like a key?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the benefits. One that really caught my eye is pain relief,
Okay.
particularly for chronic conditions like arthritis. How does shining a light on your skin translate to less pain?
Because those specific wavelengths can penetrate so deeply,
Okay.
they can actually target inflammation at the source.
Interesting.
Think of it like this. The light is helping to calm down the overactive immune response that's causing the pain and swelling.
So it's not just masking the pain, it's actually addressing the underlying inflammation. That's pretty impressive.
Right.
Another benefit you mentioned is skin rejuvenation. What's the connection between red light in younger-looking skin?
Collagen is the protein that keeps our skin plump and youthful.
Hmm.
RLT appears to stimulate collagen production,
Okay.
leading to potentially fewer wrinkles and finer lines.
That's promising.
Yeah.
What about the research behind these claims?
Yeah.
What does the science actually say about RLT's effectiveness for skin rejuvenation?
There's definitely a growing body of evidence.
Okay.
Studies have shown that RLT can increase collagen density and improve skin elasticity. It also seems to promote cell regeneration,
Got it.
which could lead to improvements in skin tone and texture.
So it's not just about anti-aging, it's about overall skin health.
Exactly.
And the research seems to back that up.
Mm-hmm.
You also mentioned athletes are using it for muscle recovery.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Strenuous workouts cause tiny tears in muscle fibers, leading to soreness and inflammation.
Okay.
RLT can help by reducing that inflammation
Yeah.
and speeding up the healing process. Athletes report faster recovery times,
Okay.
less muscle soreness,
Interesting.
and even improved performance.
Wow. It seems like the benefits just keep coming. And from what I read,
Right.
there's even research suggesting it might help with hair growth.
Right.
How does light stimulate hair follicles?
Some studies suggest that RLT can increase blood flow to the scalp
Okay.
and stimulate hair follicles, potentially leading to thicker, healthier hair.
Okay.
It's still an emerging area of research, but the initial findings are promising.
This RLT thing really seems to be a multitasker.
Yeah.
With all these potential benefits, are there any downsides or things to be conscious about?
One thing to remember is that RLT isn't a quick fix.
Okay.
It usually takes consistent treatments over time to see results.
Okay.
And of course, those results can vary from person to person.
Right.
Factors like individual conditions and the type of device used play a role.
That makes sense. Speaking of devices,
Yeah.
the articles you sent mention different types for home and professional use.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Home devices like handheld gadgets or light panels
Okay.
are generally lower power and more affordable, making them convenient for personal use.
Okay.
But it's crucial to do your research and choose a reputable brand that uses the correct wavelengths and has appropriate safety features.
Okay. What about professional devices? What makes them different?
Professional-grade devices, like those in a salon or clinic,
Okay.
typically have higher intensities
Mm-hmm.
and may incorporate additional technologies.
Okay.
They can often cover larger treatment areas and may require a trained professional to operate them safely and effectively.
So it's like choosing between a basic at-home facial
Yeah.
versus going to a dermatologist for a more advanced treatment.
Right.
If you're considering professional RLT treatments,
Yeah.
what should you look for?
It's essential to look for a reputable clinic that uses FDA-approved devices
Okay.
and has experienced practitioners.
Uh,
Don't hesitate to ask questions about the device's clinical efficacy and
yeah,
safety
sure.
protocol.
That's really helpful information.
Yeah.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground with RLT itself,
Yeah.
from the science to the benefits to the devices.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's get to the part I'm most curious about, the connection between RLT and stem cells.
Okay. Before we dive into that, can you give us a quick refresher on what stem cells are
Sure.
and why they're so important?
Stem cells are unique because they can self-renew
Okay.
and differentiate into various types of cells in our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
They're essential for growth, healing, and tissue regeneration.
Got it.
Think of them as the body's repair and maintenance crew.
And the fascinating part is that research suggests RLT might play a role in activating these stem cells.
Right.
What's the connection there?
Remember how we talked about RLT boosting energy production in mitochondria?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that increased energy seems to be key in stem cell activation.
So the red light gives those stem cells an extra boost,
Yeah,
making them more likely to activate and do their job of repairing and regenerating tissues.
that's the idea.
And studies are starting to show just that
Mhm.
specific wavelengths of red light can stimulate the processes needed for stem cell proliferation and differentiation.
You mentioned one study in particular that really highlighted this connection, the one published in the journal Stem Cells.
Yeah.
What did that study find?
That study found RLT not only accelerated the growth of stem cells,
Wow.
but also supported their functionality and regenerative processes.
Okay.
It's incredibly promising because it suggests RLT could potentially enhance the effectiveness of stem cell therapies.
This is all so fascinating. I can definitely see why this research is generating so much excitement.
Yeah.
But how does this all relate to Stem Enhance Ultra, that supplement you mentioned?
Stem Enhance Ultra is a dietary supplement
Right.
specifically designed to promote stem cell release from the bone marrow into the bloodstream.
Mm-hmm.
It's formulated with a blend of botanical extracts like amla fruit that are believed to enhance stem cell activity.
So it works differently from RLT, but with a similar goal to increase the number of active stem cells in the body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
While RLT works directly on the cells by stimulating their mitochondria,
Right.
Stem Enhance Ultra is thought to work by enhancing the signaling pathways that trigger the bone marrow to release stem cells.
So it's like...
It's like sending a targeted message to the bone marrow saying, we need more stem cells over here.
Interesting. In the next part of our deep dive, let's explore how Stem Enhance Ultra works in more detail.
Sure.
And compare it to more traditional methods of stem cell mobilization.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So we've got this supplement, Stem Enhance Ultra,
Okay.
that's designed to increase the number of stem cells circulating in the body.
Right.
But how does that actually work? What's going on at a physiological level?
It's all about signaling pathways.
Okay.
Stem Enhance Ultra,
Mhm.
with its blend of botanical extracts, appears to enhance the signals that trigger the bone marrow to release stem cells.
So those botanical extracts are basically sending a message to the bone marrow saying, hey, we need some backup over here.
Exactly.
That's fascinating. You mentioned amla fruit as one of the key ingredients.
Yeah.
What's so special about it?
Amla fruit is packed with antioxidants
Okay.
and is traditionally used in Ayurvedic medicine for a wide range of health benefits.
Mhm.
In the context of Stem Enhance Ultra, it seems to play a role in supporting the signaling pathways involved in stem cell release.
Okay, so we're sending more stem cells into circulation. What are the potential benefits of having that extra stem cell power in the bloodstream?
Think of it as boosting the body's natural repair and regeneration processes.
Okay.
More stem cells could mean faster tissue repair, a stronger immune response, and even a boost in overall vitality.
Wow.
It's like having a reserve army of healers ready to go wherever they're needed.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that Stem Enhance Ultra is a potential alternative to more traditional methods of stem cell mobilization. What are those traditional methods, and how do they differ from Stem Enhance Ultra?
Traditionally, stem cell mobilization often involves medications
Right.
that stimulate the bone marrow to release stem cells.
Uh-huh.
These medications can be effective,
Okay.
but they often come with potential side effects.
That's where Stem Enhance Ultra might have an advantage being a natural supplement and all. What are some of the potential drawbacks of those medications?
Some of the medications used for stem cell mobilization can cause flu-like symptoms, bone pain,
Okay.
and even allergic reactions in some cases. It really depends on the specific medication and the individual's response to it.
So Stem Enhance Ultra, with its botanical extracts, offers a potentially gentler approach.
That's the idea.
Okay.
Many users report fewer side effects with STEM Enhance Ultra compared to pharmaceutical options.
Got it.
And for some, that's a major deciding factor.
I could definitely see the appeal of a more natural approach, but what about effectiveness?
Right.
Does Stem Enhance Ultra work as well as those medications?
That's a great question, and it's one that researchers are still exploring.
Yeah.
While there is research suggesting STEM Enhance Ultra can promote stem cell release,
Uh-huh.
we need more large-scale studies to directly compare its efficacy to traditional methods.
So it's not a clear-cut answer yet?
Not yet, but that doesn't mean STEM Enhance Ultra isn't a viable option.
Okay.
The potential for fewer side effects and the fact that it's a natural supplement make it a very appealing choice for many people.
It's all about weighing the potential benefits and risks and deciding what's right for your individual needs, right?
Exactly. And that's where it's crucial to consult with a healthcare professional.
Okay.
They can help assess your options and guide you towards the best approach for your specific health goals and any underlying conditions.
That's such important advice. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of new therapies, but having a doctor in your corner is essential.
Yeah.
So we've delved into the science of red light therapy,
Yeah.
explored its potential benefits for everything from pain relief to skin rejuvenation, and we even unpacked the fascinating connection between RLT and stem cell activation.
Right.
Then we took a closer look at Stem Enhance Ultra as a potential alternative for stem cell mobilization. It's been quite a journey.
It really speaks to how much potential there is for using light and natural compounds
Yeah.
to tap into the body's own healing mechanisms. It's a testament to innovation in health and wellness.
Absolutely. Of all the things we've discussed, what stands out to you as the most exciting aspect of all this?
I'm constantly amazed by the versatility of red light therapy and
Really?
its potential applications in so many areas of health and wellness. But if I had to choose one thing, it would be the potential for activating stem cells.
Interesting.
Using light to stimulate the body's own regenerative capacity is such a powerful concept. That's where I think we might see some of the most groundbreaking advancements in the future.
I totally agree. The idea that we could use light to enhance healing and regeneration is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
It feels like we're on the verge of something truly transformative.
It does, doesn't it? And the research on STEM Enhance Ultra is equally intriguing if it proves to be a safe and effective way to increase stem cell circulation.
Right.
It could open up a whole new realm of possibilities for people seeking natural ways to support their health and well-being.
Imagine the potential for combining these approaches, RLT, to activate stem cells and Stem Enhance Ultra to increase their numbers. It feels like a powerful synergy waiting to be explored.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And that brings us to what makes this field so fascinating: the constant exploration, the research, and the potential for new discoveries that could change the way we approach health and healing.
It's all about embracing the unknown and being open to the possibility that light and nature hold the keys to unlocking a healthier future. But for now, we've covered a lot of ground today. Let's take a moment to recap the key takeaways for our listener.
We started by unpacking the science of red light therapy, how those specific wavelengths of light work on a cellular level to boost energy production and stimulate healing processes.
Then we explored the range of potential benefits, from pain relief and skin rejuvenation to muscle recovery and even hair growth. And of course, we dug into the exciting research that suggests RLT could even play a role in activating stem cells.
We also took a closer look at STEM Enhance Ultra, a dietary supplement designed to increase the number of circulating stem cells by supporting the natural signaling pathways that trigger their release from the bone marrow.
We compared Stem Enhance Ultra to traditional methods of stem cell mobilization, highlighting its potential advantages, such as the use of natural botanical extracts and the possibility of fewer side effects.
And we emphasized the importance of consulting with a healthcare professional to determine the best approach for individual needs.
Now, after this incredible deep dive, I'm sure our listeners are wondering what's next. Where can they go from here to learn more? There's so much to explore here. What would you recommend as a starting point for someone who's intrigued by all of this?
I'd encourage everyone to dive deeper into the research we've discussed today. There are so many fascinating studies out there exploring the science behind red light therapy and its potential applications. A simple online search will open up a world of information.
And for someone who's ready to go beyond reading, are there resources for actually trying out RLT?
Absolutely. There are at-home red light therapy devices available. It's a great way to experience the benefits firsthand. But as always, do your research, choose a reputable brand, and follow the instructions carefully.
And I can't emphasize enough the importance of consulting with a healthcare professional, especially if someone's considering using RLT for a specific health condition.
Definitely, it's all about making informed decisions and working with your doctor to determine the best approach for your individual needs.
I'm curious, with all this incredible potential, are there any concerns about red light therapy? Any potential downsides or things to be aware of?
With RLT, it's important to use devices from reputable brands and follow safety guidelines. There are potential contraindications to be aware of. For example, people with certain eye conditions or taking photosensitizing medications should consult with their doctor before using RLT.
Good point. It sounds like red light therapy and stem cell activation represent a really promising direction for healthcare. We're talking about harnessing the body's own healing power and optimizing our health from the inside out.
Exactly. It's a shift towards a more proactive approach, supporting the body's natural ability to heal and regenerate rather than just treating symptoms after they arise.
It's like we're moving from a fix-it mentality to a flourish mentality when it
Mhm.
comes to health. It's empowering to know we can actively participate in optimizing our well-being. But even with all this potential, I have to wonder, are there any ethical considerations surrounding stem cell research in general?
That's a complex area for sure. While adult stem cells, like the ones potentially mobilized by Stem Enhance Ultra, are generally considered less ethically controversial, there are always important discussions to be had around informed consent, long-term safety, and the potential for unproven or exploitative treatments. It's crucial to approach these advancements with a critical eye and advocate for responsible research and clinical practices.
Absolutely. As with any powerful tool, it's about using it wisely and ethically. Well, we've covered an incredible amount of ground today. It's amazing how a simple question about red light therapy led us to this in-depth exploration of stem cells, natural supplements, and the future of healthcare.
That's the beauty of these deep dives. They always take us on unexpected journeys and ignite our curiosity.
Before we wrap up, I want to leave our listeners with one final thought, considering everything we've discussed today. Where do you see the most exciting possibilities for red light therapy and stem cell research in the future?
For me, the most exciting possibilities lie in the realm of regenerative medicine. I believe as we continue to unravel the mechanisms behind red light therapy's ability to activate stem cells, we'll unlock new and innovative ways to harness this power for healing and rejuvenation. Imagine a future where we can use light to repair damaged tissues, regrow lost organs, and even reverse the effects of aging. It sounds like science fiction, but the seeds of this future are being planted today.
What an inspiring vision. It's a reminder that we're living in an age of extraordinary scientific advancements, and the possibilities for improving human health are truly limitless. Who knows what incredible breakthroughs await us?
Exactly. It's a time of great excitement and possibility. I can't wait to see what the future holds for red light therapy and the field of regenerative medicine.
Well, on that note of wonder and anticipation, we'll bring this deep dive into the fascinating world of red light therapy and stem cell activation to a close. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey of discovery. We'll be back soon with another deep dive into a new topic. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep shining your light.